Now I would like to bring your attention to actually a different topic. We're going to talk about the brokerage sector and of course the challenges and opportunities over there. For this reason, I want to bring to the show my first guest this evening, Alex Katsaros, CEO TopFX. Good evening, Alex, and thank you so much for being with us.
Good evening. It's great to be here in Italy and in Milan. We love this country and we have a lot of clients, so I'm coming as often as I can.
Great. Let's focus now on the brokerage sector because there is a lot going on there in terms of regulation and of course many other topics. For instance, it has been more than a year since European Securities and Markets Authorities cut Forex leverage. So far, what's the impact on TopFX accountings?
Look, TopFX is mostly a liquidity provider and we mostly do business-to-business relationship. So we provide liquidity to brokerages, and we provide also a solution for brokerages for entrepreneurs to start their own brokerage. ESMA's new measures don't affect professional clients or brokerages, so they're not affected by this leverage change. So in regards to this part of our business, it's business as usual, nothing changed. However, TopFX also has a partnership program where we accept retail clients via partners, and obviously retail clients were affected a lot by those measures. The leverage was reduced, but also besides the actual reduction of leverage, in European Union now it's not allowed to have this kind of partnership products anymore, partnership programs, so we just stopped the program in Europe. So in that part of the business, yeah, it affected us a lot, but there are always solutions. Most brokerage firms, they adopted a new group structure when you have multiple jurisdictions around the world, and you onboard clients to the appropriate jurisdiction. Obviously, we don't do a lot of business with retail Europeans anymore, but we're looking at other markets and we're fine.
And on the other side, are you also looking at, how can I say, moving to consulting, or?
Let me tell you, we have a product called the product I mentioned in the beginning, called the All-in-One Broker Solution. This product provides to an entrepreneur everything that they need in order to start their own brokerage. So what is this everything? It's liquidity, it's the platform, so the technology, CRM, we even built a site for them, payment processors, payments aggregator, and auto chartist, and we even do legal consulting as part of this package. So when the new client comes to us, he will definitely need advice. Which jurisdiction should I go to? How do I attract clients? What is the best marketing ways? That's my budget. How do I do in this industry? We're experts within it. We've been in the industry for 10 years. We started in 2010, so we're not like a new brokerage. We know very well what we're doing. So we already guide our clients, but we will never make consulting our main business. We're a brokerage, primarily a liquidity provider, and we'll remain a liquidity provider forever, I guess.
Good. All right. On the other side, since you are here, you're CEO of TopFX. What is your advice to our viewers? I mean, in order to, how can I say, to choose a broker, which are the main requirements to look for?
Yeah. So this is a very important topic that you're discussing. Yeah. Most traders don't really pay much attention when they're choosing a broker. Because also this industry is very much reliant on partnerships, so brokers have partners who introduce clients to them. Most retail traders just see what their partner is telling them. So to specifically answer your question, very important thing is the regulation of the broker. That's the most important thing. You have to see where is he regulated, by which authority, and how strict is that authority in passing the laws and all this stuff, and protecting the investor. The second most important thing is client's fund segregation. Client's fund segregation means that the broker must keep the client's funds, the deposited amounts of the retail traders, into a segregated account, and a different account that the broker does not have access to. So if I'm running a brokerage, I'm having my account for my operational expenses that belongs to my brokerage, and a client's funds account that I keep my client's funds. This account I only use to transfer my profits or losses, and I do nothing else because I'm not allowed by law. So in the event that the brokerage collapses for any reason or anything happens, clients will get their money back immediately because they're segregated on a segregated account. It's really important. Besides that, then we can move down to preference, like what kind of platforms does the broker offer? Do they offer copy trading? What kind of methods are they offering? For example, TopFX is offering all methods. So you can do automatic trading, you can do copy trading, you can do manual trading, you can trade signals in your platform, you can trade via fix, so we can give you a protocol to trade if you're like a professional trader. So this is a preference. And lastly, I would say you should take a good look on if the broker is assisting you with education, with videos, with teaching you, but most brokers do that today. So I would say those are the important things. Well, obviously we're forgetting the most important, which is the pricing. It's really important. Yeah, but
last but not least.
I forgot that because you don't even need to mention it. You really have to take a good look at their spreads and commissions. TopFX, being a liquidity provider, offers amazingly low spreads and commissions that cannot be beat by retail brokers. So you need to be careful, and it's very often, for example, traders who trade an account that is a spread-only account think that they're trading for free because they say, I don't pay any commissions. But in reality, if you mark up the spread, if you compare the spread of a high spread broker with a low spread broker, you are actually, it's the same thing as paying commission. For the broker, there is no difference, exactly the same thing. So
viewers should be careful.
Of course, they should be careful.
They should be very careful.
With their money, they should be always very careful.
Yeah, absolutely. Trading is risky and you should be very educated. This is your message.
Well, yeah, you should be very educated. And besides being educated, they have to understand that trading is a lot about psychology. If you're trading in a very intense way, that's psychologically intense, you cannot sleep, you're thinking about it all the time, you're opening a position and you're sweating, even if you do well for some time, it's not sustainable in the long run. How are you going to do that for 10 years? You're going to end up in a, you're going to go crazy.
Yeah, you're going to go crazy.
So you need to find the exact time frame and exact risk that you can take that you are really comfortable with. It's okay to take high risk. If you take a high risk and you don't care and you're relaxed and you sleep well, sure, go for it. But if you see that you're sweating, you're doing something wrong. No matter what you're doing, you should adjust your strategy.
Well, that's very, very interesting to point out. All right, extremely interesting conversation, but we have to wrap it up.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Alex Katsaros, CEO of TopFX. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Also, I enjoyed it very much.